Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what surprises are coming for you next? Something along the lines of that. So check it. Originally, in my mind, I threw this idea out to somebody, and I was like, yo, I'm thinking because it's Sagittarius season, let's call it what exciting opportunities are coming your way, or what exciting experiences are coming your way. Because I was really more so about like what's exciting, so that way we can get outside of the norm and break up a little bit of the monotony. And they were like, well, women don't, I'm not even going to, I guess by the voice you could tell it was a woman. So they were like, well, we don't really like surprise. We don't really like adventures. So how about surprises? And so I think we're just going to do surprises. So if you think I should have did opportunities, let me know, because I think maybe we should have did opportunities, because those are things that you can like kind of control, because you can take opportunities. They come along and you have an opportunity to take it, as opposed to a surprise. A surprise is kind of like forced on you. You wasn't ready for that and it surprised you. Boom. So let me know. But anyway, we're doing what surprises are coming for you. And I still do what exciting opportunities are coming, because I think that's going to be fire. So matter of fact, I'm going to do that too. All right. Anyway, 4 piles. All right. Thanks for those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thought I forgot. I didn't. Hey, so look, 4 piles. Let's be pile 1 with I think this is citrine. This is green fluorite or blue fluorite, moonstone, and amazonite. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we're asking what surprises are coming for you next. So take a second. Might be 1 pile, might be 2 piles, might be 4 piles. Who knows? If you're ever caught up in between what pile to pick between 2 or 3 piles, it's usually all 3, or it's usually all both. That's what I've learned. So give you a few more seconds, and I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1. What surprises are coming for you next? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so what are the surprises? People are going to be talking about your creative gifts. I'm looking at this 5th house energy as well as communication. So something here with you talking, balancing spirituality and practicality. So this is what I'm getting. You're using your creative gifts, because this is Artemis. This is also taking charge, playing cool, being relaxed. So you could be dealing with a Aries, a Capricorn, a Cancer, or you could be these signs. Or you could be a Leo, and I have Gemini, and I have Pisces. So those are the signs I have. All right. But I'm getting at something about your creative gifts, your creative communication. There's going to be communication also, so it's a bunch of stories. Check this. Oh, it's a bunch of stuff going on here. I love it. Okay, so something that you're working on, right? Creative gifts, taking charge. People are going to be talking about. They're going to be talking about, speaking about, whispering about. Because he's got right next to communication and your loved ones. So it could be family and friends gossiping, people close to you, but you're still protected while you're growing this situation. All right. This might just be a projection. This surprise that's going to be coming about, though, is people are going to be talking more about your situation. They're going to be working with you, it seems like. People going, because you got purpose and destiny and achieving your goal. And so, daring to be different. Page of Wands in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you're very close to it. You're just still kind of putting in like the finishing touches to like ideas, creative ventures. It's still a little bit burdensome. You haven't quite like reached the finish line with it. What I'm feeling like though is that you are pretty much like a competitor, because Artemis is also it's Aries energy, and Aries energy is like very competitive. So I'm looking at it as you might be very much a competitor. People are talking about you, gossiping about you. You're very close to achieving a goal. There's a lot of like admirers, because you have a lot of admirers, because you got fifth house. So there's a lot of admirers here. You know, it's just like entertainment. So you could be in an entertainment or doing something where you're just seen by people with communication, because you got just Gemini energy here. So people listening to your ideas, your thoughts. But I'm feeling something about like loved ones or people that you love are talking about you, or maybe people who love you are talking about you. There's like an energy of people confessing their feelings for you, expressing how they really feel. And there's this even balance of living in like the 3D world and living in the spiritual world. So it's like you're perfectly balanced with this. And this is making you romantically attractive. This is going to be the surprise here, that people are going to be talking about you, and this is going to be making you romantically attractive. There's going to be a lot of abundance that's going to be coming around. A lot of people are going to be wanting to protect you, work with you, help you towards achieving your goal and your purpose. This is going towards your destiny. You might have felt kind of lost at first, or feeling like what you were doing at the moment was just kind of pointless. You know, I love how I'm starting to pick this up, because at first I couldn't really quite figure it out. I was like, what's going on here? But what I'm getting is that basically, because the Seven of Swords can sometimes be self-deception, you know, but I'm looking at this as a moment as like being very over analytical, you know, like kind of like watching the situation, but like pacing yourself, watching each step, being very critical of what's going on. This is going to give you a wish fulfillment, like some type of feeling of like being satisfied, like being very comfortable, you know. But it comes from you being like over analytical, very over processing of like emotions and thoughts. Now, why that matters to you, I don't know, but that's like what I'm feeling, because you got Cancer energy here and you have Gemini energy here. So that's kind of like a intellectualizing of feelings. And so that's what I'm getting here. Right next to this Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups is the same type of energy. That's like the energy that you're going to be in while people are doing this around, while this surprise is popping off for you, because you're going to be very close to achieving your purpose and your destiny. So people are going to be pushing you, like it's like a last hurrah. And that's what the real vibe feels like. It's like you're taking charge, you're standing out. You know, you become a competitor. People are loving your communication. You're giving a lot of pleasure. You have a lot of admirers, a lot of romantic admirers at that. You know, they're loving the way that you're balancing like this masculine and feminine energy, because spirituality and practicality can also be, you know, the water element and the earth element, or, you know, which could be considered the water and the masculine energy. Even though they're both feminine, you know, we're using duality here. So there's a duality here. There's a masculine and feminine energy. And that's what they're really, the surprise is that this is actually making more people attracted to you. They're actually going to be starting to confess their feelings for you. But just going to be like, you're going to be protected through all of this situation, because they're wanting to like guard you and share their feelings with you and share their emotions with you. And they're wanting to push you further to achieving your goal, because you have achieving your goal, and then you have purpose and destiny here. These are really important. Purpose and destiny. This is your crown chakra. This is your solar plexus. So it's your personal power, and this is all influenced by the divine. So you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, and this is going to make you feel more confident within yourself and give you that energy that you need to push forward. You know, right? So you could be in the energy, when it comes along, you're going to be in the energy of like kind of like struggling, feeling like things are a bit of a burden, like you're holding on to this, or like you're carrying it all by yourself. You know, maybe lacking the creativity, feeling like you're being a bit naive, or like what you're doing isn't really putting you in the direction that you want to go in. And you know what I mean? But it's still it's going to be bringing in this the Nine of Cups energy, but it really comes after you like overthinking situations, overanalyzing situations, thinking that you're not doing it right, or you're not good enough, or just like it's just in a period of time when you're really just deceiving yourself, because you're really in a good spot. You're really in a good position. That's what the Seven of Swords represents in reverse, is self-deception. And so that's where you'll be at, in an energy of like deceiving yourself as if you haven't already got your wish fulfilled. So it'll be in an area where you're still feeling like things are still being difficult, things are still hard, and it really will be a self-deception because things are going well for you. And that'll probably be the surprise, a sudden realization that things are going well for you. Because people are going to start talking to you and confessing their feelings and confessing what they think and feel about you. I said what they think and feel about you. I guess that's really a big thing because feelings are a big thing here. So there's like an energy of people, either you or people analyzing their thoughts, like over analyzing. So it could be both of you, because relationships are mirrors. So you could be over analyzing your thoughts and they're going to be over analyzing their thoughts, intellectualizing as well, trying to make sense of why they feel how they feel. All right. But anyway, they're going to still be wanting to push you towards a goal, helping you achieve it, protecting you while you're growing and like healing. Because this is also like being protected while you're healing as well. And so that's what I'm getting. You're moving towards your destiny and your purpose. So if you're feeling lost or feeling like the effort or whatever you was putting into it wasn't paying off, it definitely is. All right. You have a unique place in this world. You got a lot of great gifts that you're here to share with other people and share with the world at large. You know what I mean? So your connection to the divine is going to be tapped in. That's what this crown chakra is for. Your connection to the divine is going to be tapped in. And this is going to give you that power to move forward towards your destiny. Look, it says destiny. You see that? Destiny. So that's where it's going to be pushing you towards. And it's going to be at a time when you feel like you haven't made any footing or haven't made forward any ground or progress, or it doesn't look like you're moving the rock pretty much. And that would just be a self-deception because apparently you're making great leaps and bounds here. A lot of people admire you. A lot of people are attracted to you. They love your entertainment. They love your passion. They love the way that you bring joy, and they love your communication and your socializing. It's really your communication style. It's kind of you got Leo attributes here connected with Gemini energy, so that's like really what's standing out. These two colors are standing out because they're really next to each other here. And then you have the black here just a little bit that kind of matches. So here they're gonna be communicating. Amira is communicating feelings. All right, so pile 1, that's what I got. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom, pile 2. So, pile 2, what surprises are coming for you? Oh, you could be having a confrontation with a Scorpio or a Leo or a Virgo. More so with a Scorpio or a Leo. It's going to be a expressing of feelings. Doesn't have to be a argument, but it's going to be you guys working through your fears. Or you could be a Scorpio or Virgo or Leo or Capricorn. You guys could be expressing your feelings. There's going to be a desire to let go. Working through your fears, because Scorpio energy is here. This could also be, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's going to be passionate communication. Clear, direct, passionate communication. Juggling of feelings. Juggling, trying to make sense of things. That's what I'm really getting. Trying to make sense of things might be like a feeling of a fresh start, or there's a feeling of distance. All right, we got wedding here, but this is like doing the right thing, doing the sociably acceptable thing, and breath, life. All right, so this is like starting a new life here, starting a new opportunity. So maybe there's a marriage here, or this is just you guys doing what's right, what's sociably acceptable, being practical. So that is a lot of earth energy here. There's a lot of earth energy, a lot of expression, a lot of warmth, but there's a fear. So there's a lot of fear here. Not a lot of fear, just a little fear. Because you have this energy of personal power right here in the middle. You got the solar plexus right here in the middle. Both chakras. So this could be yours, this could be theirs, this could be both of y'all's together. Has to do with will. So your guys are very strong-willed. So maybe you guys are releasing the need to control. Maybe that's the working that through your fears you're having. Working, working through the fear of not having control of a situation, because you guys are going to be expressing. Right now, you guys are currently mirroring each other, finding balance, maybe sharing the responsibility of communicating, because we got, this 8 of Wands here, and we got the Queen of Swords here, which is a great communicator. She's very intellectual, and she's upright as well. And so the surprise that I'm getting that's coming in is you guys communicating or settling together, nurturing, building a powerful bond beyond measure is what it says. So, I feel like there's going to be some acknowledgement of some fears or some feelings. You guys are going to express something. So, like I said, you have Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo. But I'm feeling like you guys are going to be releasing something here. Releasing, it's more likely going to be the fears or the worries, like the emotional traumas, the emotional hurts that you guys have been having. This is going to be a confrontation. So now there's going to be a choice that's going to be made. There's going to be a choice having to be made here, maybe. Has to do with responsibilities and giving rather than taking. So there's going to be a choice, because I'm looking at this Two of Pentacles here again. And opposition means choice, and it's usually a confrontation within your belief system or within your thinking. So you're having to make a choice. This is a test. But this could be someone at a distance, or there could have been some type of block or something like false starts, things that were holding you back, not really allowing you guys to move forward, because you got the Three of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that's like a start-stop situation, or being at a distance, which doesn't allow something to start fully, you know. It could just be any type of blockage as well. But usually it's about distance, things being a bit too far, or things not quite taking off in a direction, being pessimistic, not really seeing an opportunity. So that could be that too. You guys could be juggling that, communicating about it, and then having to make a decision. Now, why that's a surprise? I'm guessing because it's going to be new life coming in. So it's going to be maybe out of nowhere. This wasn't like something that they have done before, because it's a confrontation. And the confrontation is just having you to make a choice between one or the other, which we know, but it's more of like a way of being. So it's going between being one way where it was like considered stable to you, to going into a whole nother way that may not be quite as stable to you, but you've kind of like gotten an understanding of the new way. So you might not quite exercise the new way of being or these new ways of thinking, but you do understand them. So there's like a choice of whether to go in this new direction or stay with the old direction, like, and do the sociably acceptable or the practical thing. There's like, that's the choice where you'll have to choose between doing, it could be between two people, but I'm feeling like it could be a choice between, and if you do though, there's going to be a wedding. Even though this card wedding doesn't mean that, like I'm feeling that more so with the sun energy, you know, it's like recognition, vitality, and it's wedding. And then you have new life here. So that could be the opposition. Someone could be deciding on whether to get married, you know, and working through their fears, maybe releasing their fears, a time to give rather than take. So someone wants to offer you something. Someone wants to be of service to you. They want to shoulder the responsibility. They want to communicate passionately with you. All right. But they're just kind of like juggling this, you know, so it hasn't really quite got off the ground with it to them. They haven't quite made it real. Maybe there's a slight bit of maybe holding back on finances, or being at a distance, you know, not quite being able to get there and help financially, or something like that of the sense. But it's like wanting to share the responsibility. That's what the big thing is here, and wanting to be clear and honest with their communication, like upright, a lot of integrity with the way they're going to communicate. The surprise is just that maybe someone wants to engage you, wants to marry you. They're working through their fears. Someone might want to marry you, or someone might want to take a relationship more seriously. And that might be the confrontation, because maybe they're working through their fears and you're working through your fears. So it's an energy of you guys maybe both feeling like victims, or both of you feeling like you have nothing left, like there were no other viable options that were matching your energy. And the surprise is that they're going to come out of nowhere and, you know, pretty much want to start a new life with you and do the sociably acceptable thing or the right thing, you know, but it's for more practical reasons, you know, because you guys match each other in energy, you know, maybe there's not like a whole lot of attraction or something, maybe, I don't know. I mean, but there's a lot of sexual attraction, you know what I mean? I don't see like, it might be trouble with like finances may not be that great, but like there's a lot of sexual attraction, and there's like a lot of physical attraction. So I guess the practical reason of it would be because of those traits. I don't know. Or the socially acceptable thing would be because of those traits, because you're sexually attracted to them, and because they're physically attracted to you, and because they're of service to you and they handle responsibility. I guess that's good. That's cool. That's practical reasons. I mean, that's a good three. That's your big three. Sun, moon, and rising. That's kind of like what that is. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm getting it's gonna make you guys a power couple. Make you guys powerful beyond measure. That's what's showing up here. It's gonna be with an invitation. There's an invitation here. So this could lead to marriage or some type of relationship, or this could also be a partnership, like a business, because this is Capricorn energy. So this could be also coming together to create a business because it's practical. So that could be here too as well. So it could be both things. It could be like multitude of things for real. It could be both, because I'm feeling like this could be two different storylines where one can lead to marriage and the other is leading to like a business. Like, I guess marriage is a business by societal standards right about now. But I'm feeling like you guys could be coming together to make, for a practical reason, for a real reason that builds something, and it's going to make you guys powerful beyond measure. So this is a time to give and work through your feelings. So this is a time to share your emotions. The surprise that's going to be coming out could be that you guys actually share your feelings, work through your fears, and build something like reliable, something steady, something committed. There could be an engagement that comes in, or some type of marriage. That could be what's going on. It's going to have to do with the invitation. Can you see that? Invitation. That's going to be coming in. I want to read that to you. It says, invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So I don't know. I guess that goes in there. You'll know better than I do, but that's what I got. Pile 2. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3. What surprises are coming your way? You might be losing your job. I got work, learning, bring love into the situation. You are good enough. Instinct, visitor, magician, wheel of fortune in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, 4 cups in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, why I felt like the need to tell you all those cards, I have no idea. But I know this is going to ignite you, put passion within you. Has to do with your routines. So you got Virgo energy. We have Scorpio energy. We have Sagittarius energy. We have Aquarius energy. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have pretty much all the signs except for Pisces. Okay? I'm looking at all the signs pretty much except for Pisces and Aries. So everything else is here but Pisces and Aries. Okay? And Libra. Libra's not here. All right? But what I'm picking up is going to be following your instincts, knowing that you're good enough. You're going to, like, emotionally, this is going to shoot you up forward. Could be a visitor that comes in, someone of a different race, someone of a different nationality, someone who is not quite your usual type, someone who you normally don't deal with, help with. They're going to help you in this unusual time. You have the Magician here, and the Hierophant could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo or a Gemini. So basically, this is going to be creating an opportunity here for yourself. An unusual person is going to help you out of this situation. This is going to give you a passion to go after the things that you desire, which is probably in the unknown. Something in the unknown here is going to be working out. This is going to come out of nowhere, too. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse is usually unforeseen circumstances. All right. And from that, it's going to inspire you to follow your instincts and to do what it is that you need to do for yourself. Become a magician. All right. The magician has all the tools that he needed. Usually the mental faculties and the communication skills is what the magician uses. This has to do here with work. And it's saying bring love into the situation. You are good enough. Bringing love into the situation can be like an explosion of information. It could also be a sharing of feelings and then detaching from how it's received by other people. So you could be actually having to express yourself in a way at work where there's maybe, or it could be like at school. It doesn't have to necessarily be at work, but it's somewhere of like importance, like in business, because the Hierophant is here. It's somewhere here. So it could be like, you know, in some type of office, business, something that is like, it's legal, legit. It's just, you know, it could have a building. It's just something that's like stable, I guess. Stable financially as well. Could be a bank. But what I'm getting is that this is unforeseen opportunity that's going to come in for you. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse usually means that it's not going to play out in your favor at first. But whenever the Wheel of Fortune, any card is here, even if you're getting the good end or the bad end of it, eventually you have to see the opposite side of it. And so the Wheel of Fortune at this moment, the energy you're going to be in is unforeseen events going not in your favor. And that's okay, because it's going to cause you to realize that you do have the skills and the abilities to follow your instinct. And this could come with a visitor that comes in, could be a Libra, could be a Gemini or a Virgo. There's going to be a person who's not of your color, of your race, or of your background. They're not going to be quite like you. They're going to be, different. They're going to be different from you. Could be a Gemini, could be a Cancer. They're going to be different from you. They're going to not like you, but they're going to come in and change your perspective about things. All right. This is going to ignite you. See, take you into the mystery. This has to do with learning, publishing, writing, discovery. That's what they're coming in here to do, help you discover stuff. So there's traveling that's involved here as well, kind of like pile 2, but not quite. This is going to be tapping you in, tapped in, gratitude, and nurturing your creative abilities. All right, this is your heart chakra. This is going to be more receptive. So you're going to be receiving this situation. Okay, and it's right next to it. Receiving, and it's next to Virgo. It's not self-sacrificing. I'm looking at you as like being more receptive now, being more open to opportunity because you're recognizing that you are good enough and that you have skills enough to follow your intuition. So this is going to be like boosting you. I don't see solar plexus energy here, but I feel like I see solar plexus energy here, and I see a little bit of it here, and it's here sprinkled in all around, even in this situation where you're discontent. All right, even in this situation where it's like unorthodox. This could be work or create like a non-traditional work that you do, that you may be creating with this personal power. All right, because magician here is all this yellow is your solar plexus energy. So that's personal power all coming through here right now. All right, so I see that you, like I say, your solar plexus, your crown chakra is being activated right here with this bringing love into the situation. So I'm feeling like whenever you share your feelings, whenever you share your emotions, this is coming from a higher source. This is going to be what you're meant to do. All right, there's no fate here, but I feel like this is going to be inspiring. This is going to be a good moment. This is going to get you going. Now, if this isn't work, this could be like, if you're not like losing a job, this could be just you creating a job. All right. And maybe unforeseen opportunities have like forced you into this situation where now you have to actually follow your instincts and go forward. Because that's what the Knight of Wands does as well. He follows his instincts, especially from these situations that he's not really impressed by or being fulfilled by. All right. It's saying surrender. I'm going to read that to you real quick and I'm going to keep going. It says surrender. Please remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Okay, so look, check it. I feel very racy right now, and that's like my favorite word to say because it feels like I'm jittery, like I'm ready to go, like I've had a lot of coffee. And just the last reading, I wasn't feeling like that. So this is going to energize you. You're going to get up and start moving, getting things going. Because look, ignition here is that ignition, and this dark matter is a mystery. This is like figuring out the secrets to the universe. And you got learning here. This is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is at the beginning of our galaxy, which actually is the place of where we get the information. Sagittarius is the first to get the information, and then they bring the information to the rest of us. So you might be picking up secrets from the universe. That's probably going to be coming in here. Maybe that's what you do for work. or that maybe that's what you're going to be doing. Because this is like non-traditional work, non-traditional employment. And this is right next to the magician. This is creating it, but this could also be divorce. This could be ending a situation. This could be ending a long-term relationship, after a visitor, some type of visitor comes in, following your instinct here. This is unforeseen events as well. And this is like you recognizing that you're good and detaching from the situation. So that's another storyline that was kind of slaying up in there as well. But I'm feeling like more so from work, like you might be detaching from a situation at work or detaching from a situation at school or in some type of business or some type of I can't think, like government or something like legit, where you just you're leaving from it, you're detaching from it. And this is going to inspire you to do something bigger for yourself and like dive into the mysteries of the unknown. Because whenever I see cards with nothing here and they're facing in a direction, this is the unknown. And then dark matter shows up here as well, which is mystery and dealing with the unknown. And it's right next to this fire energy. So these are like pretty much the same thing, just in this is the energy you're going to be in. This is the energy that's going to be around you. And so it's pretty much, it's aligned up. It's like, it feels like it's fated for you. And you're going to recognize that you're good enough and just follow your emotional instincts and get things done. A visitor comes in to help you, maybe create or gives you ideas or gives you thoughts, but you're going to be practicing gratitude, nurturing your creative abilities, nurturing and pleasuring yourself, creating with pleasure. This is the passion. You're going to be creating with pleasure. All right. Handling different responsibilities, but I think like the responsibilities for yourself, because whenever crown chakra shows up, this is definitely being tapped in with your intuition. Not intuition, being tapped in with the divine, getting that downloads, enlightenment. All right, your crown chakra, you be getting enlightened. You realize that this is more. There's more to this than life to this, and that's probably the feeling about work or going after like practical matters. It's like there's more to life than this, and like something starts kicking in, and you're gonna have the ability to create my world or create your world. That's what it says. It says, I create my world. So that's going to be what's going to be happening here. You're going to be having the ability to create your own world. You're ready for a higher level of awareness and transformation. And that's why it says you are good enough here. Following your instincts, trusting in yourself. You might have felt overwhelmed, feeling like you were all in over your head, like it was just too much, but you're going to get real creative because you're going to be getting these downloads. This is going to inspire you. You're going to understand secrets to the universe or hidden secrets, things that you didn't quite know before. This is kind of like the moon, but this is like Neptune energy. It's like a dreaminess. This is transcending the mundane. That's what you're doing. Transcending the mundane. Yo, if you have co-star, check and see if you have a movement or a transit that says that you're transcending the mundane. It's going to be a Neptune transit. So look for that. It's going to be like in your spiritual, supernatural grace or spirituality or something like that. Check that out. That's going to be in your Neptune, and see if you have it. Just check and see, because that's what this is pretty much like. All right, this is like traveling into the unknown, transcending the mundane, transcending those things that you've already done that have gotten so old. Like there's more to life, and you're going to get downloads that are going to be like letting you know like there's more to life. And this disappointment or these feelings of like not being fulfilled with where you are or being dissatisfied, you're going to be leaving from that with passion, with joy, and you're going to surrender and be more positive about the outcome of things that are like awaiting you. All right. So, POW 3. That's what I got. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house. Boom. POW 4. So, POW 4. What surprises are coming for you? Emotions, devotion, nothing set in stone. So, dealing with feelings. Oh, a fiery climax comes. Commitment, a bridge, gravity, a practical approach or a grounded approach, some encouragement. Okay, trusting your intuition. Okay, there might be a disagreement or argument, an ending that didn't quite finish. You didn't see the potential in it. Oh, it was a changing of the tides. That's what I'm feeling. That's what this was all about. It's a changing of a tide. Someone who was once winning may be losing now. That's kind of what a vibe feels like. There's a fiery, okay, so this is what we got. Because someone wants to keep in touch or someone wants to kind of reach out. Because we got bridge here. This card been coming out a lot. So people been wanting to reach out a lot to y'all. All right. This is a feeling of wanting to reach out. This is someone who sees like a rich abundance with you because you got devotion here in Vesta. This is someone who desires you, who really wants to be with you. They're devoted to you. This is your passion. They have a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of desire for you, a lot of emotion for you. All right. The signs I have are Gemini. I have Cancer. I have Aries. I have Scorpio. And I have Libra. They can have these placements in their chart. They don't have to necessarily be that, but they are a mutable sign. They might have a mutable moon. That's standing out here. This could be in their moon sign, but it doesn't have to be. But they have a lot of emotions for you. They have a lot of feelings for you, and they want to ground this situation. Nothing is quite set in stone because they're dealing with a lot of emotions. There's a lot of passion here. They're dealing with a lot of passion. You got emotions, you got devotion, you got commitment. You know what I mean? You got gravity, ground, like you got marine. This is a lot of emotions. There's a lot of water in here. There's a lot of feelings. They really have a lot of feelings for you, right? And they're very devoted to you. They want to make a move on you. So this is like coming to a head. It's coming to a head soon. They're trying to ground this. They're trying to seek a grounded perspective about this whole situation. Yeah, they're wondering, like right now they're in their head. They're like wondering what you would think or what other people would think. This is going to be the surprise that they're going to come out of nowhere, possibly, that this is going to show up. They're going to be trying to seek a grounded perspective, which you are grounded. They want to ground this situation, all right? Because right now it feels like everything is up in the air. And this is commitment, all right? Commitment, devotion. There could be conflict, or this could be competition, other people fighting, you know. But this is also in the energy of you maybe dealing with other. Maybe this is you dealing with conflict of whether to end this situation or whether there's potential in this situation. You know what I mean? Feeling like this situation was unbalanced. This is going to be the energy that you're in. You know what I mean? You could be feeling like this situation needed to end, and that it was very painful, very hurtful, that it didn't produce the fruit or produce anything that you expected it to produce, that it was unfair, it was unbalanced, and that there was lacking clarity, or there was lacking truth, integrity, honesty. But this is still like going with the flow. This is what, you know what I mean? This is what they were attempting to do. But anyway, a fiery climax is coming, so someone's going to be taking charge. You know, they're going to be asking for commitment. They're going to want to produce fruit now. Commitment, fruit. They're going to be wanting to compruters. Okay, they're going to be wanting to commit. They're going to be wanting to produce fruit. That's what they want to do, right? They want to ground this situation because gravity is about grounding. They want to ground this situation because things are too up in the air. And this could be an air sign you're dealing with because you got Libra energy here. You got, you know, but this could, like I said, this could be a bunch of different signs. But the signs I got is Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, and Libra. You know, so this would make them someone who's very communicative, very indecisive, but someone who's very fiery, passionate, self-starter, a go-getter, as well as very sexual. All right, very sexual, because that Scorpio energy. And someone's very emotional. They're very devoted, you know, but they are a person who seems kind of whimsical. These feelings are feelings that are underlining, all right? Because there's like a richness to this. They might have a little bit of money. I say a little bit, but definitely not a little bit. You know, they have a nice amount of money, you know. They're devoted. This person wants commitment. They feel like you guys have a spiritual bond, a spiritual connection. And they're right now, they're not quite sure where to start. And so the surprise is that they're going to take a leap. You know, they're going to make a move. They're going to be the one that's going to approach you. They're going to be asking for commitment. All right. That's like two piles of commitment. I hope I don't be ruining anybody's surprise engagements, because that's whack. So my bad if that's the case. But you'll be in the energy of wanting to end this situation, feeling like it hasn't produced anything, or it hasn't progressed, or it hasn't grown, or given anything that you want. And they're going to be coming in wanting to give you a long commitment, a real commitment that produces fruit, that produces something of substance. They're very devoted to you. You know, they have a lot of emotions for you. It's very deep. It's very deep. And they want to ground these feelings. So you could be projecting a lot of earth energy, because that's what groundedness would be, or they could be projecting a lot of earth energy, because that's what groundedness is, you know, would mean as well. So you could be an earth sign, or they could be an earth sign as well, even though there's no earth energy. That's just the feeling I get when I think of groundedness, you know. And they could have a water moon, you know, or just a mutable moon at that. But there's a feeling of them usually going with the flow and getting things done, and actually being a self-starter, being independent. They're used to being independent, but now they want commitment. They want this to produce something. This was also a situation that hurt, Because this Scorpio energy comes, even though it's in reverse, Scorpio energy and the death comes whenever a situation that's very painful causes you to transform. That's Scorpio energy. Scorpios transform anytime they get hurt. And so that's what this situation is. It entails of being hurt and not quite wanting this situation to end, or allowing this situation to transform into another form. And that's going to be the energy that you're at, not seeing the potential in it, not wanting this to transform into something. And it's going to be an imbalance, but that might be the tables turning. That might be the justice. The justice might be the tables turning. And I feel like this release because I'm burping. All right. But you're going to be trusting your intuition. You're going to take action. They're going to be wanting to take action as well. And so you're going to find clarity. Trust your intuition is what I'm really getting here. Trust how you feel about things. Trust what you're seeing through your lens. Like, what is it that you're seeing is best for you? That's going to be really important, because you're going to be navigating through life with your intuition. And I just feel like it's going to be conflict. Like, you don't quite want this situation to end, but you don't quite want it to become something else, if that makes sense. And the surprise is just that they're going to actually make a move and attempt to ground this situation with commitment. That's going to be your surprise. This person is going to come in and try to ground this situation with a commitment. Someone who you possibly had an ending with, or someone who possibly hurt you very badly or very deeply, who didn't, you didn't see, the relationship didn't produce the effects that you thought it was going to produce. It didn't give what we thought it was going to give, or gave. It didn't give what we thought it was going to give. Is that how y'all say it? I'm trying to get it together. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to use those lines. I think those lines are kind of funny. But yeah, that's really what I'm picking up. Oh, let me read you this. Affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. All right, so that's what I got. Pile 4. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house.